to another episode. Sorry about the delay, holiday season, but as I've said before, we will get content out and we will be doing great things. You guys can look for that. Yeah, we're running into 9:30. You guys can look for that Fallout episode tomorrow. And then we'll just do a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday shoot this week. So you'll get that Fallout, you'll get that Xplosion episode today, Fallout tomorrow, and then you'll get Santa's Sleigh, the Christmas episode of Lights Friday. So everything will be on time and pretty good. So that's also going to be great. Let me check. So I am going to do the usual YouTube share. I know this is late, but we're doing a quick one in and out. Hit a couple of people in the chats. Let me get it going. There we go. Okay, that works. And as we get into the first little bit of action, give me 1 second, and I will do my master share. So the XIW here. I don't know why it automatically accidentally puts XIW. I'm not a fan of that. Alright. Oh, no problem at all, yeah. That's why it threw off the schedule. I'm gonna get this out tonight, and then I'm gonna do Fallout tomorrow, and then Friday we'll do the Christmas episode of Santa's Sleigh. That might get out early, because holiday is later, so we'll see. I think I was supposed to save that. Alright, we got a good card going. I just posted it live in the thread, and let's start the show. Kicking things off, we have two guys looking to make a name for themselves, and John Scratch in Plan A. If you guys noticed around the page in eFed, Plan A has been planting shovels, and if you know about the shovel in Plan A, that's kind of his signature thing. So what I'm thinking is going to happen here is Plan A is looking to get back out there, get back into the action. And if that's the case, hey, more power to him. I'm trying to work on a little Christmas gift for us guys. We're working on the end-year awards. So next week you guys could be looking for, well actually tomorrow you guys could look up posts for going up for that. As y'all know, we got some notes over there somewhere, but whatever. You got Superstar Year, Tag Team of the Year. You got the most strategic player probably. You got, and I mean that's more of a charisma thing. That's more of who's the best on the mic. These feuds, promos. So there's gonna be something for that. Speaking of strategic, let's work on something here. And what is this? Scratch in plan A. And what we're going to do here, we'll set something up with that. And we'll do something with that. Let's see. Can I? No, we cannot. And I believe we're good. All right, let's get into this match. That main event is looking good. I'm very excited to see what happens with that, because the order of eliminations for that match will determine the order for... It absolutely is. Fallen King, welcome to the show. Monday nights, look like your crew is supporting it. That's what I love to see. Keep it going and keep the support. Like I said, tell somebody you like, tell somebody you don't like, subscribe, and we will keep this going. Well, we're going to keep it going anyway, but like I said, we appreciate the support, appreciate the love. As we load up here, let's get into it. Happy holidays, everybody, in advance. Not even an inch, just straight into it. That's how they like to. That would be John Scratch in Plan A, looking to open a car and make a name for themselves. As we are in the midst of finding out who will face the Destroyer for that Elite Championship, who will be in that line, who will be in the order of the Universal Champion. I mean, will Prize Fighter get it back? Are we looking at Dixon retaining? Who's going to be the champ? 10 on the ref. I like them odds a little bit better. Nice flatliner from Scratch. Also, Xplosion has a lot going on. After that impressive debut, you will see Brute Bison in action tonight. You also will see, as per that draft deal, you will see the return of Sinless to Monday nights. You will see the debut of not only Brody Blaze coming over from Fallout, but you will also see the debut of CB Lijah. They definitely let him in the door with this one. If you know, you know. But we will get into that nice backdrop suplex from Scratch into the cover. Only a 1 count. The Fallen King Sam Haynes says Scratch's time is numbered. I like the sound of that. Sunset Field powerbomb from Plan A. Plan A with a nice snap vertical suplex there. Nope, Friday night exclusive, Mad Dog. You will be on our Christmas show this Friday. Santa's Sleigh. And there's that final plan, that knockout punch from Plan A. He's put a lot away with that. Only a 1 count. And yeah, you will be, Mad Dog X, you will be on the Friday show, Santa Sleigh, and that will be the main event because that is your tag title, that is your Extreme Championship match against Wild Rage. So that will main event the card. Go hard. Scratch with that pump handle slam. Kick out at 2 by Plan A. Some Xplosion matches will happen. I'm waiting on C.O. Larry to give me the card for that. I mean, it's Christmas, obviously, yes, it will be for both shows. I will probably during Fallout have a sneak peek of that Santa Sleigh arena. There's so many graphics into that. And there goes another final plan from Plan A. Scratch appears to be out with that one into the cover. And another kick out at 2 by Scratch. But Plan A right on the offensive with that DDT. It's funny, but in another abdominal stretch by Plan A, Scratch able to get out of that. Scratch was nominated for a Hall of Fame ballot, and then after a feud with Plan A, the Hall of Fame was taken away from Scratch in one of EIW's most memorable moments. It was hilarious. Behemoth, yes, this is Xplosion. Stay and commentate. We will see you on the Friday night episode. We just have confirmed that the XIW Universal Tag Team titles will be on the line. Go home. As Scratch says, go hard or go home. But Plan A refuses to go home. And I just got word in the back of 2 things. 1, the Universal Tag Team Champions will face not 1, but 2 teams as they will take on Great One in Plan A and Bozzy and Sam Hain. Plan A going for a spear reverse into that flatliner by Scratch. CBO, everyone's in the building tonight. CBO Jason Miller just pulling up to the show. Able to clear some negotiations for Santa Sleigh, working out the deal that will bring Xplosion stars to Friday nights this Friday for the special Christmas show. Plan A waiting on Scratch to get up, and he hits that complete plan. And a kick out at 2 by Scratch. And speaking of champions, the XIW Universal Champion, the anti-hero Jason Dixon himself, is in the building. Plan A hits that change of plans. And that's all she wrote. Change of plans. And Scrutch now has to hold that L. Impressive win by Plan A, who, as apparently we saw, is looking to break back out the shovel. Apparently CBO Jason Miller isn't allowed in the building. This might affect Xplosion's rights to come to the show. Is that... We didn't know he was medically cleared. That's King Arson. King Arson with the toss suplex attacking Plan A and now has a sleeper just choking out Plan A. Alright. And we're almost done. Let me finish this up. Because we are stupid. Back to the Plan A, trying to fight back. King Arson just coming out of nowhere. COO Larry has to get to the bottom of this. Nice jumping bulldog by Plan A into a fist drop. King Arson not medically cleared apparently, but has an agenda with Plan A. We definitely have to get to the bottom of that. It definitely was one of Destroyer's matches. But speaking of the Destroyer, we are about to find out the #1 contender for the XIW Elite Championship. Falls count anywhere. As we have the debuting CB Lijah. I never take anyone's as is, so I went in. It was just a added jacket and a logo, you know, but a pants change. But hey, just elaborate work. The Fallen is the talk of the town, your longest reigning World Tag Team Champions. And do you always notice how Behemoth and Darkseid are just always there, always in the conversation? And then you have you have the Fallen King and Bazzi on Xplosion. That means the Fallen is going to run both shows. So if Sam Hain, when he walks out with this Elite Championship, and Bazzi and Sam Hain win the Universal Tag Team titles, that means all the tag team gold will be in the Fallen. I like the sound of that. And then you got Behemoth and Darkseid in the Global Championship Fatal 4-Way. I like the Fallen's chances of walking out with that. So now you look at the Elite title, the Global title, the World Tag titles, and the Universal Tag titles, all belonging to the Fallen. Sorry about your luck, Dangerous Alliance. Or anybody else we're facing. It doesn't matter. But, as I said, back to this match. Sinless back on Monday night as Fallout has working out joint deals. As you see, he's still wearing his Fallout colors. But Fallout joint deal allows, after the draft take place, half of them have an exclusive deal to go between Xplosion and Fallout, and the other half of them have an exclusive deal to go between Lights and Fallout. Now, the Ace of Spades Scotty Saber is in the main event tonight, but he is a Light superstar. If Hired Gun retains and Scotty Saber wins, then CBO Jason Miller gets to choose which champion he wants to keep. If any other member wins the Universal title, then nothing happens. That is only if Scotty Saber wins the title. CBO Jason Miller gets to choose which champion he wants to keep. Mikey Rage making his Xplosion debut. He's not an Xplosion superstar. He was given an open contract to visit you tonight.
And his opponents, first, from your darkest fears, weighing in at 278 pounds, the King, Sam Hank.
Now, that is what we were talking about, champ. We said that is a 1 in 5 chance. I don't like those chances. I don't like those odds. If you're asking me, I like the anti-hero Jason Dixon walking out of there still your XIW Universal Champion. But with names like G1, with names like Steven freaking Russ, with the Destroyer being added to that match, it's going to be great. But I cannot wait next week, day 1, Fusion of Elements. Absolutely great. And the Fallen King has went into the archives. That is, well, that was Pestilence, but this is the debut of CB Lijah. The newest addition to Monday Night Xplosion. Like I said, just the name didn't sit well with me, so I added a little flair, he doesn't care what goes on. He looked like a palette swap for Triple S at first, like with some street gear, and he just stopped caring. That's what it looked like. But I don't think it was that. Everyone's looking at CB Lijah. Or as they're saying, the diamond in the rough. Well, welcome to XIW, sir. Welcome to Monday nights. All that blue on, but we know why. And you're in the XIW door now, sir.
And representing the Ultimate Maniacs from Bad Street, Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 300.
And you see the shadow. This could only mean one thing. And it is exactly what I figured. Fresh from Friday Night Lights, the unhinged monster of Asylum 13, Mikey Rage. Destroyer threw out an open challenge for anyone to come and challenge him for that Elite Championship, and Mikey Rage stepped up to the plate, as well as Sinless making his return, as well as the Fault, or as we will say, Pestilence today, and CB Lijah. One of these men will have that opportunity. CB Lijah and Sinless going at it. Mikey Rage and Pestilence going at it. The self-proclaimed monster. Well, we've already had that talk, and Mikey Rage was beaten by Behemoth. The only monster of XIW is the Fallen Zone, Behemoth. 26 minutes, 42 comments. Appreciate it. Tell someone you like. Tell someone you don't like. XIW is live. If you got the notification in your chat, if you synced it on your page, spread the word. Kipper Ray, welcome to the show. All right, CBO Jason Miller, CO Larry, you're on the chat. See anybody new or anything, send them your contact info, reach out to them. Roster additions, signing of stars, building Fallout, all of this greatly appreciated, greatly needed. Nice loot that's pressed by Pestilence, going after Mikey Rage. Pestilence is an unhinged channel and degree of the Fallen King Sam Hain when something very, very important needs to get done. Mikey Rage on those ropes, and Pestilence just being relentless. Pestilence catching the leg. Nice dragon screw. Pestilence able to break that up. Mikey Rage on the outside, dealing with CB Lijah. Roundhouse attempt by Mikey Rage, blocked by CB Lijah. CB Lijah in the ring. Sinless answering after going after Pestilence, because that is the Fallen King, and them two do not get along. Nice jawbreaker by CB Lijah. CB Lijah with a neck breaker from the second rope. Sinless into the cover. Kick out at 2 by Pestilence. CB Lijah goes right to the outside. Back in after Mikey Rage. Mikey Rage out. Chasing after Pestilence. Club to the back of Pestilence with a discus clothesline. Mikey Rage now taunting the crowd. CB Lijah going after Sinless. What great additions. Nice jumping neck breaker by CB Lijah. As I was saying, what great additions to this Xplosion roster, which already had so much depth. The re-addition of Sinless, the welcome back of Brody Blaze coming later, and CB Lijah. Sinless with a knee to the back of the ref and a knee to the back. You're not forgiven. That needed a back again, and Mikey Rage hits his face on those steel steps. Luckily he was wearing that mask, but Pestilence throws him into the steps again. Davis, yeah, definitely inbox that to me. I like that pop-up. power slam they do, that pop-up Samoan drop they do, the tag team moves are just real good with them. They got this moonsault combo they do now too. I kind of like it. It's like a knee barrage. Talk about Dark Side of Behemoth. It's actually pretty cool. Mikey Rage throwing Sinless into the ring and giving chase. CB Lijah staying out there with Pestilence. Mikey Rage. CB Lijah with the cover. Pestilence with a kick out at 2. Mikey Rage hits that Nevermore. CB Lijah hits a DDT of its own. Mikey Rage just hit that Nevermore on Pestilence, and now going with a barrage of strikes on Pestilence. Nice spine buster by CB Lijah. CB Lijah just eliminated Sinless, and before Sinless could do anything about it, CB Lijah has a pin in this match. I will not be cutting the HUDs on. I will let it go all the way through. But Sinless just got pinned by CB Lijah, who is the only one with a fall in this match. Pestilence going for the cover. Mikey Rage with the kick out. Yes, CB Lijah is the only one with a fall in this match. But Mikey Rage choking CB Lijah into the cover. And a long 2 count. That's how Mikey Rage got out of the asylum. Mikey Rage with the powerbomb into the cover. Broken up. Kick out again. But CB Lijah taps out. Pestilence busted open. Mikey Rage has a pin. CB Lijah has a pin. There goes the "This is awesome" chants. Cranium observation by Mikey Rage. That straight jacket clutch suplex into the pile driver. Just beautiful. Pestilence into the cover. CB Lijah trying to break it up, and he does. Pestilence looks like he hit that "No Laughing Matter" on CB Lijah, and I believe he did. That was "No Laughing Matter." And CB Lijah with the kick out at 2. Pestilence with the pickup. Kick out at 2 by Mikey Rage. Mikey Rage throwing Sinless back into that ring post. Mikey Rage breaking up the pin attempt by Pestilence on CB Lijah. Mikey Rage. Straight jacket clutch. Pestilence with the kick out. CB Lijah didn't get the kick out, and Sinless is on the board as well. CB Lijah, Mikey Rage, and Sinless all have a pin. Sinless going after CB Lijah. Mikey Rage choking Pestilence. Pestilence able to get out of that situation. Now everyone's ganging up on Mikey Rage. Pestilence with the cheap shot. Off that distraction and a vicious clothesline. Sinless throwing CB Lijah into those steps. Mikey Rage with a roll up out of nowhere. Pestilence able to get the kick out. Mikey Rage knee to the gut of Pestilence. Back fist. Into the steps. Nice swinging neck breaker by Sinless to CB Lijah. Mikey Rage trying to break it up. But CB Lijah with the kick out. Pestilence in the ring against Mikey Rage. Pestilence throws Mikey Rage out of the ring. Gives chase. CB Lijah throws Sinless into the steel steps.